Good morning, everybody. My name is Anupriya, and I am Assistant Professor in Graphic Era Hill University, Dehradun, India. So, my presentation topic is let me share you my screen first, then we will start with the presentation. So, this presentation is for the International Conference on Educational Technology and Online Learning. And my paper ID is 273, and my title is A Comprehensive Analysis of Students' Learning Experience Through Blended Learning. My name is Anupriya, and I am from School of Computing, Graphic Era Hill University, Dehradun, India. So let's start with this presentation. So the content we will discuss during the presentation is, first we will discuss about the abstract, introduction, literature review, methodology, result, and final summary of my paper. So the abstract for my paper is blended learning, an innovative educational approach combining the traditional face-to-face teaching with online learning components. It has revolutionized the educational landscape by offering diverse learning possibilities. As educational institutions increasingly adopt blended learning models, incorporating massive open online courses into the curriculum has emerged as an promising strategy to augment the face-to-face learning experience. This paper aims to evaluate the impact of blended learning using MOOCs on academic performance and provides the valuable insight in its implementation and assessment practices. By analyzing the existing research and identifying best practices, this study offers recommendations for educators and institutions to effectively integrate MOOCs in blended learning environment. So this is all about my abstracts. So let's start with the introduction. So if we talk about the introduction, then we'll start with the digitization of the education technology. So growth of information and communication technology revolutionized the traditional education system, and with the help of this information and ICT, it is now implemented in the traditional education system, which makes it a very successful. And also, if we talk about the electronic learning, online learning, and open online resources, these are all technical techniques that provides a supplement to our traditional classroom. And these are especially very well effective in our India also, where these electronic learning and online learning are quite popular nowadays. And most of the institutes or traditional educational institutions are applying this along with the traditional classrooms as a supplement to the courses. And blended learning, if we talk about this, if we are using the online learning along with the blended learning, then it incorporates and gives benefits to the traditional learning, and as well as also with the online classrooms. And our today's generation, which is techno savvy generations, have with the different learning styles and preferences. Each student have its individual needs, individual technique to learn, and individual learning styles for them, and individual interest in the subject areas as well. So with the increase of this online presence, and also with the open learning opportunities like your e-learning and MOOCs, especially if we talk about MOOCs, that is massive open online courses. These are all delivered and offered by most of the leading universities, and its main advantage is that we can use it anytime. Our students can use it with any time and anywhere. So now let's start with the blended learning. So blended learning is an instructional approach that combines face-to-face to deliver the instructions. So I'm giving few of the blended learning definitions, which is given by the popular authors. So Graham CR gives this definition of blended learning, in which he said is an instruction system where face-to-face learning combines both face-to-face and online learning. The author Clayton Christensen uh, gives a definition on the blended learning, that he said is blended learning is any formal education program in which the student learns at least in a part through online delivery of content and instructions, with some elements of students control over the time, place, path, and or their pace, and at least in a part of the supervised brick mortar location away from their home. And one of the popular again definition, that is Prensky, given by the author, is blended learning is a combination of traditional face-to-face learning and technology meditated learning. So Garrison also give the blended learning, which is quite popular definition of blended learning, is that blended learning is a pedagogical approach that combines both face-to-face and online learning experience. The emphasis is on finding the most effective way to integrate these experiences to optimize the student learning outcomes. Gary's one of the most popular definition is Driscoll, given by the author Driscoll. Blended learning is a mix of instructional method, delivered media, and individual and group activities to create a learning experience. So after giving perspective to all the definitions, then we provide basically most of the definitions perspective on the blended learning. Most of the author give their perspective on the blended learning is totally based on emphasizing the integration of face-to-face and online learning experiences to optimize the students' learning outcomes. So now, if we talk about the blended learning models, the InnoSight Institute suggested in 2012 one of the model, which especially for the higher education, that is the rotational model, in which learning is embedded with a traditional face-to-face classroom, and the flex model, in which multiple students are engaged online but under the supervision of a physical present teacher. The blended learning model, in which the students choose different course independently without any supervision, and the enriched virtual model, in which the online virtual experiences are seen. So on the basis of this, these are the blended learning models. And if we talk about the MOOCs, that is massive open online courses, gives a definition, a wide range of multiple words combines into one, that is massive course attract thousands and millions of learners, and it is all about massive open, that is available for free and at sometimes at a free cost and sometimes at a very low cost, and online delivery of the courses, and it has a diverse content and interactive elements, quizzes, discussions, and all that are all provided into the traditional classroom as well. So now we are combining all this with this blended learning and MOOCs. Before going further, just let's have an explore to the MOOCs definition. So a MOOCs definition is an online course aimed at the unlimited participation and open access via the web. In addition to traditional courses materials such as videos, reading, and problem sets, MOOCs provide interactive user forums that helps build a community for the students, professors, and teaching assistants. So Peter Norvig and Sebastian gives this very popular definition on the MOOCs. Few more definitions given by Dave Cormier and George Siemens are among the popular definition on the MOOCs. So now we are combining this blended learning along with the MOOCs. So the few of the benefits are that increase the access to the resources and material. Students will take the help of will study in the traditional classroom approach, but also they can use the material and the resources from the online learning also. So it is all according to the individual's learning paths, and they can use any type of course there, from traditional learning to the online courses. And it also enhanced the digital literacy rate in the developing countries like in India and other developing countries. So next we have the like we have an opportunity for active and hands-on learning process, and also ability to personalize the instruction and address the diverse learning needs of the users. So let's have a look to the literature review. I have took the articles from 2012 to 2022, in which I have done my literature survey, and you can have a look to that into 2021. You can have a seen a peak in this particular mode, that is 2021, where the highest of this blended learning along with the MOOCs is popular. This is the time of, I'm so sorry. This is the peak of COVID-19 era. Now, in continuation with this, I have collected the few articles, documents from 2012 to 2022, in which it is divided into like conference papers and articles, which has an equal percentage, and the review papers are 2%, book chapters are 8%. So I've worked on those type of those type of documents. Um, so now I have we will talk about the methodology. So I have applied the unified theory of acceptance and use of technology to study this acceptance and the use of technology of blended learning using MOOCs. So we have collected the factors, and the factors are proficiency, performance expectancy, efforts expectance, social influence, hedonic motivation, price value, habit, and facilitating conditions. Behavior intention and use behaviors are the part of it. Age, gender, perceived assistance, and students' overall development are the factors which are added to our model. So we have collected the questionnaire based on the analysis of the factors, which is almost completed, and MOOC-based data clustered into three groups. There are various types of model available. So we have divided our own three models, that is chosen frameworks. You can say chosen topic, the student which have chosen the chosen topic matched my course and part of the syllabus. Second one is chosen topic by the student is related to my hobby or an interest, and chosen subject is related to my course, but it is not a part of my syllabus. So it can be an advanced technologies. So this is all under the traditional classroom, and it is the all the courses are selected by the students under the guidance of the teacher of the traditional classroom. So if we talk about the MOOCs, so MOOCs based data is clustered into these three groups. That is chosen topic by my course and part of the syllabus, and topic is related to my hobby and interest. So the results are the result sheet is all attached. So I will show you the results data. Let me open that result data. So if we talk about the group one, that is chosen topic matched with my course and the part of the syllabus, then the factor scores, which is the highest one, is the social influence, which says that the user perceives the pressure from his relatives and caretakers. So that is one of the factor which comes after the applying this type of group one. Then we have chosen the group two, that is chosen topic is related to my factor. Again, here the factor is highest factor is the social influence. So it is under the like of use of his friend is using this technology, so this the student is also using the technology. And the third group is chosen subject is related to my course and but not available in my syllabus, gives the answer, that is a social influence along with the hedonic motivation, which is the second item, which hedonic motivation is related to your the second iris, that is performance expectancies. So we can have these type of factors. I have arranged these factors into top three factors. So, and one more, that is the final one, is that the student's performance. We have calculated the student performance on the basis of these three, four groups only, in which we have compared the student's previous score along with the student's current semester score, divided into these groups, and we found that 72% of the students shows the improvement in their final score after choosing the blended learning traditional courses, if they have choose the core they have select the topic which matched with their course and a part of the syllabus. And if the group one is the group two is chosen topic is related to my hobby and interest, then only 65% of the students shows the improvement in their final score as compared to their previous one. And third one is chosen subject is related to my course but not available in the syllabus, then 64% of the students shows the improvement in their final score. So um, finally, I want to summarize this, that so I want to give a quick summary to it. The analysis shows the blended learning, which combines the online face-to-face instructions and leads to improve the academic outcomes. And it also includes the higher grades, test scores, and overall achievement of the student. So blended learning offers students access to high quality educational resources and personalize the learning experiences and flexibility in pacing their learning. So overall, blended learning has a positive influence on the students' academic performance and highlighting its effectiveness as an educational approach. So yes, we can apply this blended learning using MOOCs, and which gives a positive influence on the students' academic performance. So thank you, and have a nice day. That's all about my presentation. Thank you.